Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Antonio, back with another video this evening. Recently uploaded some content for you guys, but I wanted to get back on. I had more to talk about, but spirit is telling me go take a shower, and I even have some spiritual ancestors and teachers that tell me not to tell people when I'm cleansing myself or when I'm doing my auric cleanses, but I do what I want to do. I say what I want to say. Even with some of the ancestors that have they came and went, and they try to send messages to me to tell me not to do certain things. But then I just look back on history and I think, you weren't even able to get yourself out of these positions back then. You didn't have the education or the time or the strength, with respect to lift the culture or lift the race or just lift the group of people out of the struggle that we're in. So we're in trying times now. So spirit is definitely an asset. But whether angel, demon, ancestor, spirit, that's going to get in the way of the people getting what the people deserve. We can just remove those generational curses and those generational weaknesses and get them out of here. Just like with these older politicians that don't want to leave and don't want to give up power, you can get them out of here too. But it's more at stake. There's a lot that's going on right now. There is a shifting in the tides. There is the turning of the guards. Not this presidential election that just passed. That fake turn of the guards, which they modeled after the real turn of the guards, that's on its way. Again, we think of the little man. We think of, people my age. We think of the youth. We think of the children. We have to find ways to get rid of these generational curses and these things that affect us, that have been affecting us for too long. So I don't want to hear a spirit or an ancestor or a teacher that's not well known on what's been or well versed on what's going on right now to try to tell us to hold ourselves back. We've been holding ourselves back for 465 years. Like, what are we holding back from? We need to pull that trigger. Like, it's crazy. Like, we're going up against billion-dollar countries, Tesla, Amazon, Apple. These parents, let alone their children, these children can't afford, $3,000, $4,000 stocks that Tesla's sitting on, $2,000 stocks that Amazon is sitting on, and all these other billion-dollar corporations that people cannot buy full shares of these companies. So you're going to blame the little man for what we're doing? It's a revolution right now. You have certain applications and certain programs that you can use and apps like Robinhood or Cashapp, Stash and things like that that allow the little man to purchase partial shares. to purchase partial shares. That goes to show you that they know what they're doing. They're just trying to squeeze every little nickel and dime out of you that we could. So when the little man comes and flips the whole system on his head, now everyone's surprised. Really, most people don't even know what's going on right now. Everyone's speculating. But we're looking down the road. I mean, we got 500 years of history. It takes no issue or no trouble to look 10 years down the line, 15 years down the line. Get in now. Don't wait 20 years. If you're not going to be able to, jump into things right now, start your businesses and get into the stock market while things are starting, while the bubble's really bursting right now over the next 10 years, then it's the same thing with reparations. Why you want to try to wait 20 years to give reparations to us when half of us are not even going to be alive in 20 years? You're trying to kill everybody off with Corona. Outside of, they want to release the $20 bill with Harriet Tubman on it. Meanwhile, they probably have some secret laboratory somewhere with Corona ink that they're spreading all over the dollar bill. No, thank you. If you're going to send me some money, send it to me in a debit card. Let me take it out of your stock market. Let me go apply for some of your business credit at your banks. and use that to flip real estate or invest into the stock market, and, you know, make moves like what just happened on Wall Street with GameStop. Concepts, whether foreign or new, we need to keep an open mind. You know, Aquarius has an eccentric way of doing things, an eccentric way of behaving. If you're only understanding the material things regarding money and you know, these different resources that we have all around us, the most precious human capital is skin and bone and flesh. It's not diamonds, it's not minerals, it's not cash that we can just burn up in our hand. The most precious human capital is the human body itself. Why are we spending our time? Why are we spending our life away working for other people's agendas and not living our lives to the fullest, being the best that we can be, you know, inspiring the youth and moving the culture forward? You know, there's a lot more things that I could talk about in this video, but I already uploaded a video this evening, and you know, I didn't want to ramble on and on and on and on. But yeah, meaning you guys don't even understand that the half of it. No one's buying homes anymore. No one's renting apartments anymore. You can rent a B&B is cheaper than a hotel room. But most of you 40, 50, 60 years old wouldn't even know that. You're still trying to buy homes. No one's settling into one spot nowadays. Catching a plane should be, going to a different country should be as easy as catching a bus down the street. Flying a plane should be as easy as catching a bus down the street. People want to get around and experience new things in this world. Travel, air, it's flighty. Age of Aquarius. Every trait that comes with Aquarius or wind is what we're going to be experiencing over the next 20, 200, maybe even 2,000 years, depending on what type of conjunctions we come into. But normally, you know, we have to follow universal law. But you have spiritual teachers, you have hidden knowledge. There's all types of symbols and signs around you. You know, I'm on Facebook uploading freaking repeating numbers all day long, looking like a crazy man online. 555 comes around, I post 55, I screenshot 555 on the clock on my phone, and I post it and I ask my friends on social media what's going on around them right now. What are they seeing around them right now? What are they hearing around them right now? 5 is change. What do you need to change in your life? And I'm getting all types of responses. People are dying. People are going through things. People are changing up routines. You know, different things are happening right now. These syncs and these numbers and these signs mean something, and they've been hidden for you forever. You can't read or write. You can't apply for a business loan. You don't know how to present yourself. No one's going to offer you a job, or, you know, offer you, you know, whatever your heart's desire. You can have all the money in the world, but if you go into a place and you don't know how to present yourself, they don't have to offer you their business. So we need to start creating our own things, spreading the culture, and making sure we 10 steps ahead of everything that's going on right now. So we're living in one of the best times right now. Again, 2020 was one of the best years of my life. I'm going to reiterate that. You know, truth reveals all. You know, the truth may be painful sometimes, but at least you can deal with it when you know what the truth is. Not all these superficial, you know, programming and sub-programmings that they're trying to thrust upon, you know, the people. All these spiritual vampires. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. I kind of felt a little angry a little bit, but I'm learning not to get triggered. Living in a trance, becoming, you know, trying to run hand in hand with flow, and you know, just make sure that I'm staying on my P's and Q's, and that I'm able to pivot when I need to pivot. You know, I'm not going to discuss too much of my personal business. I already have too many videos about that. But you know, I'm keeping my eye on the youth, man. I'm keeping my eye on everything around me. You know, just like the spider, just like a Nancy, the storyteller. Let me use these 8 legs and just think about everything. I'm weaving a web right now. I'm weaving a web right now. But That's it. Be safe. Love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. As above, so below. Flip this damn world on its head. We're living in an upside down world right now. Turn it back right side up. Justice.